Hey guys, Skittlerampage here. Welcome back to a new video. I do hope you're enjoying your day today. So in the last day, we got a couple first looks at some new things dropping next week and some pretty exciting things at that. Now guys, before we get started, I do want to ask the question of the day, which is, what is just one of the coolest things you own in your collection that you're just like super happy you own? And I'm going to go with this Spider-Man 3 bust of Tobey Maguire here. I found this at a comic shop last year or in the last few months. It's like one of my favorite purchases ever. Look at this thing, it's so beautiful. I love it. Now, just like myself, a lot of you guys are not attending New York Comic Con next week, but don't worry, Whatnot has you covered with their Beyond the Con New York event. Whatnot, the live auction app and website where you buy and sell your favorite collectibles, is bringing you Beyond the Con New York next week between October 9th and 12th. Now, as stated, this event is going to be hosted over several days, meaning tons of sellers will be live selling pretty much any collectible you might be able to think of. And I myself am actually going to be going live on the Whatnot app over on October 11th at 5 p.m. EST. And boy, do I have some crazy giveaways for you guys, like the Fun Days Goldie Roger. I have so many giveaways happening in that show, I can barely hold them. So again, if you're not attending NYCC and you want to celebrate with me, make sure to bookmark my show on the Whatnot app by signing up with my link down below in the description box. That link will get you a free $15 off your first purchase, and I hope to see you there. Alrighty guys, so let's go to jump into first looks at a bunch of new pops here, and a majority of these are actually dropping this coming Monday next week, so keep that in mind around like 12 p.m. EST as usual on most sites that do sell pops. Okay, so our first wave of pops includes a new Peanuts set here. So this includes Schroeder here with the little piano. Then we have Franklin, kind of like a summer look with a beach ball. Now on the bottom there, we have Pigpen there, all dirty, as well as a Lucy there with the whole sign that says psychiatric help 5 cents. The doctor is in. That's kind of like a box within a box. I think that's pretty cool actually. Now we did get at least one exclusive in this set so far, including an Entertainment Earth exclusive Snoopy and Woodstock flocked pop. And again, this one will be dropping along with the commons on Monday. Overall, this is a pretty good looking Peanuts set. I actually didn't grow up watching the Peanuts much. Like I caught a few episodes here and there, and then, you know, they had their like Christmas and Thanksgiving like special things, I think, that my dad would put on. But other than that, I never really went out of my way to watch this show, so not for me here, but let me know if you guys are excited about these pops. Our next line of pops we had includes a new Sesame Street collection. So we do actually have updated variations of Oscar the Grouch, a flocked exclusive over at Box Lunch. It may drop Monday, it may not, stay tuned on that. And then we also have a regular version of that Oscar the Grouch, and then the count there with the number 2. So I think these are great just because the original pops are a little outdated at this point, and they obviously trend up a little bit higher in value, and not everybody wants to pay a higher value, especially for some of those older pops. So I think it's nice to revamp things every once in a while versus restocking everything. So I think it's cool that they updated these. But at the same time, I also saw a few complaints of people preferring that we got different characters. Let me know what you guys think. Next up for Star Wars fans, we had 5 new Target exclusives. So this included Kylo Ren, Yaddle, which I have never seen this character before. I thought that was Yodisha. Then we also have Luke Skywalker deleted scenes. I guess that's part of that set from the other day. We have BB-8 there, as well as Rey in that retro Star Wars design. Now, all of these did actually go live for pre-order earlier this morning, so if you guys want to grab those, head over to Target's website, and they are expected around early December. Now, one I wanted to talk about really quick is that somebody pointed this out to me. If you look at this new Kylo Ren, it's actually not much different than an older one that we got. The newer one is on the left and the older one is on the right there. You can kind of see it's almost mirrored. It's like it's just flipped basically, and then there's a couple different details in the like clothing tattered and all that. But other than that, this is almost the same pop, especially down to the head mold being very, very, very similar. So yeah, it's pretty crazy that they didn't do too much different here. Not that we really needed another Kylo Ren pop, to be honest, in 2025. They definitely could have done a different character. But let me know what you guys think about these new Star Wars pops and which ones you plan to pick up. Okay, moving on for my anime fans, we have 2 new Naruto Funko Pops. First up, we got a brand new Kurama here. So this includes a glow-in-the-dark variation with the Biju Bomb or Tailed Beast Bomb, whatever you want to call it. So I was a little disappointed in the glow, I won't lie. One, purple glows aren't that great. Obviously, it makes sense to make a purple, but obviously it makes sense to make it a purple glow, but they're just not that great in general. But something else I was disappointed in is that they didn't actually make the eyes glow red there, which would have been a nice additional touch. But besides that, I think this pop mold turned out amazing. I love the tails pointing forward. I love the fact that they included the tailed beast bomb, especially with it pushing through the atmosphere and kind of dirt, like breaking it, showing the power of it. It's just a really cool addition to Kurama. Now, I did see a lot of people saying that they didn't like this mold though. a lot of people saying that the original Kurama was better. And I was like, that's a choice. That's a statement. I don't get it, but that's a statement. Like, you're welcome to your opinion. I don't get it at all. There's no way, to me personally, that the original Kurama Pop is better than this one. Like, maybe different aspects, but if you really put these side by side, most people are gonna pick the newer one, especially with it having the tailed beast bomb. Oh, and something to actually add in here, I think the Funko artist that might have designed this one, or, you know, he knows other artists that might have designed it. Either way, he commented on my post about Kurama here, saying that the effect is actually detachable. So it's in the box and you can kind of move it away from Kurama, similar to what they did with the orange Piccolo Pop here, where you can kind of take away the aura. They also have the auras now that you can buy and like the different effects that are coming soon. So it's really cool actually, because basically like I can do with like Piccolo, for example, I can give Zoro an aura and have him kind of sit behind it, or have him sit in front of it, excuse me. It's the same with the Biju Bomb, where you can put it in front of other tailed beasts or other anime pops that you might want to add that cool effect to. Since I knew that this new Kurama Pop was coming, I actually decided to get rid of my older mold version, like the standard Kurama Pop we have. I still have the glow-in-the-dark one, but I got rid of the base form one so I could get this updated variation. And personally, I'm not disappointed other than the glow feature. I just don't think it's going to turn out that great. But let me know what you guys think about this one and if you plan to pick it up. Again, dropping on Monday at most places like Entertainment Earth. Chalice might even get this one in, maybe. I mean, they sell a lot of anime pops, so it's possible they might get in, but they usually don't like dealing with deluxes and like bigger pops, so we'll see. But don't worry, plenty of other places, Amazon, Box Lunch, GameStop, all those other places will get this too. Now, just one more question I have for you before we move on to our other new Naruto pop is, here's every tailed beast pop we have so far. So we have the normal Kurama, we have the flocked, glow, then we have the Susanoo armored, we have Matatabi, Son Goku, and then this brand new Kurama with the tailed beast bomb. What is your favorite so far out of all of these? I mean, I'm more inclined to say the newer version of Kurama I think is really cool. I also really like Matatabi's mold, especially the glow being really awesome. Glow Kurama I feel like still holds up, but we definitely need an updated variation of that too. In reality, they're all good in their own ways, but I would say probably out of these, Matatabi, Glow Kurama, and then the new Kurama are like some of my favorites so far. I am actually curious though if they'll continue with the tailed beast set and we'll get more in the future. All right, next up for our other Naruto pop, we had first looks at the young Naruto with paint bucket and kind of paint splatter all over him. This is a limited edition pop at 9,500 pieces and it will be exclusive to a retailer. We'll find that out later this month, but it is expected to drop this month. Now, funny enough, if you don't know, this pop was actually supposed to come out like almost 4 years ago or something like that. It was actually leaked out with a bunch of other pops. I think it was Might Guy and a couple other characters. I can't think of off the top of my head who the other character, maybe Kiba. It was a few characters, but anyways, this one was supposed to come out a long time ago. Maybe something happened with the licensing. I have no idea, but here we are. We finally have it. It may have even been redesigned. I haven't seen that old artwork in a while, but either way, we have the pop. Funny enough, also, it's actually from Naruto Shippuden, not original Naruto, which a lot of people thought it might be, and it's most likely from a flashback. Anyways though, if you're interested in this pop, stay tuned. We'll get more release details soon, but let me know what you guys think about this one and if you plan to pick it up. I think this was actually pretty smart to make an LE piece. I don't know if this would have sold as well as a regular common personally. Okay, moving on from Naruto, we do have a brand new Dr. Seuss pop of Cat in the Hat, and this is a Pop Plus. A lot of people are actually upset. They're like, what is Pop Plus about this? I would say it's pretty standard in terms of the mold itself. I guess maybe they're saying it's Pop Plus because of the fishbowl on top with the umbrella. I don't know. It's cool though. I think it should have been flocked out the gate though. Next up for Stranger Things fans, we did have first looks at yet another Stranger Things exclusive. I think we actually have 3 more after this one too in that new wave. And this is Jonathan Byers. At the moment, we don't actually know where it's exclusive to just yet. Maybe the Funko shop, we'll see. Okay, moving on to some new drops that have already happened. First up from Predator Badlands, you can now pre-order Deck with Bud over at Entertainment Earth or Amazon. I'll have links down below if you want to grab that one. And then we also have the Tia, or Thea, however you say that character's name, Funko exclusive that is coming soon. Now, another new drop that took place at Funko today was our LE Billy the Puppet at 9,500 pieces. Let me know in the comments below if you guys were able to secure this one. Well guys, that wraps up our Funko News updates for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy this video, please do hit that like button down below, as well as subscribe and click that notification bell if you're new here. And of course, if you have any further questions about anything we just talked about, drop those comments down below and I will do my best to answer them. With that being said though, I do want to say a big shout out to all the awesome Patreon supporters of the channel. You guys are amazing for supporting myself and the channel. If you guys are interested and want to check out the Patreon, the link is down below. We have a Patreon only Discord where we share a lot of information, news, restocks, updates, links, and more. And finally, make sure sure to follow me on all my social medias at Skittlerampage over on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and my Facebook page so you can stay up to date. All right, love you guys. See you guys in the next one. See you guys later. Bye.